Hey everybody, it's Leroy from Leroy Gaming, and today I have more coverage of Tiny Tina's Wonderlands for you as we discuss and go over Dev Diary number 4. This is a big one. We're going to be talking about character customization, and we're dropping information on the max level cap for release and other very interesting information that's going to give us even more hints to how this game is going to be playing. Now, we're going to go over all the details. If you like this video and find it helpful, make sure to drop a like. If you have any questions about the game, do drop a comment below. When this game releases, I will be streaming it over at Twitch and playing it with subscribers and viewers. So get ready for that. Make sure to check out all the information in the description. Also join our Discord to join our growing community. That being said, let's go ahead and jump in and take a look at everything that was covered in Dev Diary number 4. Alright, so when it comes to customization in Tiny Tina's Wonderland, it's going to take things to a whole new level. Now, if you saw my previous video, you already know about the 6 classes that are coming in the game. Also, they have the awesome multi-class feature where you're going to be able to basically customize your character by taking elements of 2 different classes and putting them together. But for the first time ever in a Borderlands game, we're going to be taking customizations to a full new level. We're talking about full body customization, even personality customization. So let's see what they mean by that. So the first thing I want to point out is when you create your character, you will be able to do a very D&D-esque part of character creation. You're going to get to pick your stats. So for example, just like in D&D, you're going to have strength, dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, constitution, and attunement. So strength is going to help you increase your critical hit damage. Dexterity, base crit hit chance. So those two are going to combine for a high DPS burst builds, of course. Intelligence is going to lower your spell cooldown, which is awesome. Wisdom increases your status effect damage. So for example, if you catch things on fire, it's going to do more fire damage, etc. Constitution is going to give you more maximum health / ward, and wards is kind of like shielding. And then attunement will base your action skill cooldown rate is going to be different. So again, distinction here between spells and action skills, very clear distinction here. So that's really, really big. Also, you're going to get to choose a backstory. So there's going to be various backstories. So as they say, you could, were you raised by elves, were you the village idiot, etc. But what's going to be new to take things to a whole new level is now you're also going to get to choose a personality. And let's take a look at what they mentioned about personality in the new Dev Diary. So when it comes to personality, you're going to get to choose between gallant, clever, gruff, or strange. And this is basically going to change what your character says. And this is important because it's going to impact kind of your one-liners and conversations when you're in single player. And it looks like it's going to also change how you're going to interact with other players when you play in multiplayer. Because as you know, in this game, the characters tend to have banter back and forth. And this is going to make things very, very kind of interesting and different. Also, you're going to be able to adjust the pitch of the voices. So not every single gallant character is going to sound the same. Not every clever or gruff character, as an example, is going to sound the same. Now, when it comes to your physical makeup, this is also brand new. For the first time ever, you can customize your height, your facial features, hairstyles, makeup, attire, and more. Now, I will point out there definitely seems like there's going to be different customizations you're going to be able to buy. And I state that because if you noticed on the pre-order pack, it says when you pre-order the game, you can snag the Golden Hero Armor Pack pre-order bonus. And also something called the Town Crier Pack. So these are different cosmetic customizations for your character. Now, my opinion on cosmetic customizations costing money, I'm perfectly fine with this. I know that Gearbox in the past of Borderlands 3 basically stated that the game sold really well, and they had their DLC, but they were limited to how much they could kind of pump into the game because it still had limitations on how they can monetize the game. And the reality is these games are expensive to make. They gotta make a profit. Now, I've never been a fan of pay-to-win features, but I'm a huge fan of cosmetics. If you look at a game like Path of Exile, they basically live off that. It's a free-to-play game, and people spend fortunes on different kind of cosmetic looks, and I'm totally for this. So if this is how they're going to monetize the game and help support it, I'm all for it. I think that's awesome. People love to make themselves look unique, and this is really, really nice. So that is an important element. Now, they also did note that similar to other Borderlands games, you can change your look and elements of the game at any point. It says that you can basically change the core aspects of your character at any time. So body type, personality, pronoun as well. So definitely, if you're not woke, Borderlands is going to, looks like they're going to throw it in your face. So some people will like that. Some people won't, you know, don't have to take part in it if you don't want to. But basically, nothing is permanent when it comes to your physical customization. And this makes sense because you're going to get different customization options that are going to drop throughout the game. Now, in addition to your actual character, there's also going to be one additional element that you can customize, which I think is really, really cool. And that customization includes your banner. So as you see in this picture, here's the custom avatar the individual chose, and here's the banner. Now, you're going to be able to customize styles, colors, designs, etc. You will also basically be able to get new elements of this throughout the game as you beat different bosses, different achievements. We're going to unlock this as well. And this is going to play a role in the overland map. So for those of you that don't know, there's going to be kind of an overworld representation of your character as you go from area to area. So it's not all going to be kind of first person. So this is very much like a D&D session. And when you defeat different areas in the campaign, you're going to mark your conquest, for example, and your completions with your banner. So that's pretty cool. It's going to add a little extra flavor to the game. Now, the other big piece of news that was dropped was the announcement of the level cap. So at release, the level cap will be level 40. And some people may think, oh, that's pretty low because I believe Borderlands 3 launched with 50. But what this is really telling me is they're probably planning to do quite a bit of DLC and expansions to this. I think they've learned a lot. Borderlands 3 was really successful. I think that this DLC from Borderlands 2, and thank you for those that corrected me in my last video, I do realize that the Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep was a Borderlands 2 DLC that ended up going standalone as well. But that one was really, really popular. So this is kind of taking that to the next level. I think they're going to put a lot into this. I wouldn't be surprised if by the time this game is done, we're back to the 60s or even 70s when it comes to the level cap, because there's so much mixing and matching of the multi-classing with the personalities, etc. It's just going to give a lot of replayability. They're easily going to be able to release new classes because it'll just give you more and more combinations. It also seems like they are not easing up when it comes to all the unique and crazy gun designs. So some gun designs are coming back from the previous games, including Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. You can expect lots of crazy and wacky aspects. I'm wondering if they're going to have DLC and modifications for spells, for example. That would be kind of interesting. Would love to see if they had elements like that. Again, games like Path of Exile for a long time have had paid DLC, cosmetic DLC that lets you adjust what your spells look like. I would love to see the ability to adjust how your different pets, how your summons look. How cool would that be? So again, we're going to have lots more news coming up here. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands comes out March 25th. Are you going to be playing? Let me know in the comments below. I'm definitely going to be playing and covering this, so hope to see you on my YouTube channel, on Twitch when I stream this game, and maybe we can play together. So that being said, guys, thank you so very much, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. If you do like this content, make sure to drop a like. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and if you want to go that extra step, please subscribe. All right, guys. See you guys next time.